Welcome to Cooking PapaTucks and Mama Aim's kitchen.
How you doing?
Good, Mama Aim. How you doing?
Good.
Nice, nice.
We're in my kitchen this time.
Yep.
I kind of like it.
I love it. I love it.
I'm going to tell you what to do.
I like it. What are we doing?
We're actually
what am I doing?
We're actually doing a Mediterranean twist on the kale soup.
Oh, cool.
So
cool.
it's kale soup is very popular. You know the PA club that does the Portuguese feast every year? That's one thing I always have to have. It's great. But this one is just a little twist on the sense of the ingredients we're using.
I've seen them do the kale soup over there. Mm. Wow, do they put on a kale soup?
Oh, yeah.
That thing is in a 150-gallon cooker. It's all kale soup. It's huge.
Oh, it's great.
Well, they feed a lot of people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're going quite a ways that we're going to be doing a kale soup on this island of Martha's Vineyard. That's huge here. Everybody's kitchen does kale soup here.
Oh, I know, but this is my little twist.
All right, cool. So
and it's
a Mediterranean?
Because of the ingredients. It's a Mediterranean style. So,
nice.
You'll see instead of the sausage, we're going to be using pancetta.
Nice.
Which is one of my favorite foods. And we're going to have Asiago cheese. You could use Parmesan, but we're going to use Asiago.
Okay.
Now I'm doubling the recipe.
Okay.
Okay, so for the recipe, we would usually use 1 onion chopped, but we're going to do 2.
We're going to do 2.
We're going to do, we'd use 4 cloves of garlic, but usually you do 2.
Okay.
We're going to use, usually you would use 5 cups of water. We're using 10 cups. And that's pretty much it.
And what we'll do,
oh, go ahead. And we've got the kale.
We've got the kale. Show
already.
A couple pieces of that for our new cook.
We kind of tore it up.
Almost looks like a spinach.
Yep. We tore it off the stem.
And where's kale come from? Isn't it from the ocean?
I don't know if it's from the ocean.
Come on, it's got to be from the ocean. We're on the island.
It comes from all like southern. It's a leafy green that's grown in every garden.
It's not a seaweed?
No. If it's seaweed, oh my goodness. Seaweed's good for you though.
I know it is.
I really like seaweed.
I know it is. But what we'll do here too, while you're saying what the ingredients and whatnot, we will put this on the website at papabooks.net so you can copy and paste out there.
Exactly.
Because there is a lot of people in this country that probably not ever even had kale soup.
Right.
You know? I never heard of kale soup till I moved to Martha's Vineyard.
Oh, and it's so tasty.
You know?
Now the thing is,
it's delicious.
You would be using 1 pound of kale in this, but since I'm doubling it, it's 2 pounds. What I did was I washed it, and then I tore it off the stem, and I ripped it into smaller pieces.
Cool.
And so that from this point we can start getting ready.
Yep. What do we need to do?
Okay. First off, I'm just gonna. This is my favorite cooking pot, my Le Creuset. It's just a steel pot with a nice thing.
I like it.
You can use this for slow cooking. You can actually take this if you're braising something and put it right into the oven. You don't have to switch everything over.
Oh, Amy, I forgot to tell you. I'm working with a factory that makes pots and pans.
Oh, nice.
And they are sending samples. I'll have them probably in maybe 4 weeks.
Sounds wonderful.
Yeah. And we're going to put Cooking with PapaTuck on the pans.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that cool? And I think what we're going to do is probably distribute these.
Yep.
And portions of the proceeds will go to food pantries. Isn't that cool?
Oh, that is big.
And I want to start doing something with the housing for the homeless.
That would be wonderful, too.
Amy, I didn't even get into that with you. It's terrible. The housing that they take care of the homeless people, homeless shelters all over this country are running out of money as of 2 weeks ago, which means that they can't take care of the homeless. Come on.
And especially right now with this economy.
Oh my God, this sucks. Could you imagine being homeless out there in that snow that we had the other day?
No.
I mean, that snow went from Texas to Martha's Vineyard across the country.
Oh, I'd almost let my wood burning stove go out because I didn't want to go out in this cold weather.
But that'd be cool if we can start getting some portions going to the to the homeless shelters and the food pantries.
That would be great.
So if you're out there and you know of a homeless shelter in your town, give them a donation because remember they are running out of funds.
Yeah.
And those are kids and single moms and single dads and that lost their job and in this beautiful economy that we've got going on.
Yep.
They need our help.
They need our help. And in any way you can help each other is good.
Yep. If they were here, I'd give them some kale soup when you're done.
So right now I'm just going to warm up my pot, just like on a medium. I'm going to do that before I put the olive oil in.
Okay.
So right now we're going to just let that warm up.
Yep.
Now you are going to...
We're going to warm that up and then we're going to put the olive oil in it after it's warm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now what I need you to do is chop up some onions.
Okay.
I like this. You can even use my.
What kind of chop you want?
Oh, not big ones, just chop.
Like slices or chops?
Chops.
Chunks.
Chunks.
Chunky. I got to get my binoculars on so I can see the onions.
Here, I'll push it
Yeah, I'll slide down here a little bit. Move the garlic down here.
And now what I'm going to do is take this beautiful pancetta.
And I get to use your knife. I love
know.
it. Isn't that awesome?
I'm going to take this pancetta I actually bought, which is, I bought it Reliable. You just go up to the butcher section and ask them for pancetta. They'll slice it for you, or I just ask them for a big chunk. And if they're out of pancetta, or if you are living in an area that you can't get pancetta, you can use bacon. But if you can get, I know at Reliable they have the slabs of bacon right in their their meat department.
Before it's cut, in other words.
And it's cut like one big slab. That works very well too if you ever are doing a recipe and can't get pancetta. So I'm going to grate this. I'm going to grate about 3 ounces. We used to have a lot of that, Amy, out
on my dad's farm back when I was a kid. We'd have that bacon fresh from the farm. Oh my God, was it good!
And does that taste so yummy? And when you can smoke it yourself and everything.
Well, we used to take it to a smokehouse. I mean, my God, they've been smoking meats over there, and it was called Nesso Brothers in Cambridge, New York, and backwoods farm. Smokehouse for 200 years in their family, generation upon generation, smoking the meats over there. Oh my God, was that good! Used to love that pork out there.
There's nothing wrong with good pork.
No. I used to love it.
And the thing with pork, people need to, I should mention is, people always get worried, if it's a little pink in the center, like a medium, like a little pink. You can eat pork that way.
Yeah.
You don't want to eat it rare,
no.
but you can eat it like, medium. Look at that, nice job.
You like that?
I like that.
I'll have to show everybody how I just did that. Because that's just what you were calling for. Those little chunks like that. Right?
Exactly.
That's what you wanted. And what I did, I'll throw that little piece away. What I did is I cut down through this, and I cut the onion in half, is all I did. And then I just very gently, and not to cut the fingers, don't cut all the way through. Just bring it down like that. Not going all the way through now. Just like that, okay? And get it one more over here like this. And what I did is I laid it down on its flat part, and bingo. There they are, chunked. Look at that. I love it.
That looks yummy.
Look at it, and it's done, really. I'll just get this chopped up a little bit more. Now what are you doing with the onions? You going to put them into the oil?
Yes. We're going to do that, and you got to do the garlic too.
And now I want to say this because I'm using Mama Aim's knife. I'm moving my onions like this, and I'm not using the sharp.
Good job.
See?
Good job, because that dulls the knife.
That was just for you.
Thank
that was just
you.
for you.
Not that, my husband will sharpen the knife for me, but
right.
That dulls the knife, and it's not good for the blade. And then if you're cutting with a dull knife, that's when you can actually hurt yourself.
Exactly.
So, we're just getting this ready, and then after that, you'll get the garlic ready, which is going to be easy.
And I should have mentioned, I probably should have run this under some cold water.
Why?
So it wouldn't tear my eyes up.
Well, a little few tears here and there are always good.
Yeah, I had a few tears when the Jets lost.
Sorry, I enjoyed that. But,
yeah, I know you did.
Sorry to Jet fans out there, but as you can see, I'm ready for my boys to bring it on again, hopefully.
Yep. Now, what'd you do there, Aim?
I'm just grating up the pancetta.
Okay, now how much pancetta are you doing for this?
I'm just going to do 3 ounces.
About 3 ounces, okay. So 3 ounces, and that's doubling up? Because you double up.
Yes, so you would do like 1.5 ounces.
1.5 ounces for regular?
Yeah.
Okay. Now how many people will this feed?
This will feed 6. Okay. The portion we're doing, I'm actually making it so that we can have, leftovers. Because I'm actually might have enough to, I might serve it at the Super Bowl on Sunday.
Okay.
Otherwise it's 6 to 8 people.
Oh, cool. Nice little dinner party.
Nice little dinner
party.
party.
We're doubling up, so it'll take an hour?
No, not even.
Well, you got double
the
up.
time, I know, but the time part doesn't matter.
Okay. I knew that.
Yeah, and pretty much you're going to check it. You just want the kale to get nice and tender.
Let me get all the little peels off this. Nice garlic.
I know, nice and fresh.
I love garlic.
And it's good for you.
Yeah.
You know what? Anytime I'm starting to get a cold, I always eat something like I do a big, spaghetti sauce or roasted garlic or because it helps you fight off.
Yeah, it's good for the blood.
It is.
You know.
Especially when you bleed black and gold like I do. It's a pin that a nice Steeler fan gave to me, and it says, and the pin says, "I bleed black and gold." But then some Massachusetts fans said that could represent the Bruins. I said, true, and I don't mind the Bruins, but when I wear it, it means the Steelers. So.
I love it.
And we're gonna have a nice, group of people here for the Super Bowl.
Cool.
But Tanya is sitting across from me because last time we watched a game together, it was Chicago and Green Bay. She punched me in the arm and she got frustrated.
I love it.
I was shocked. I was like, "What are you doing?"
What time's everybody coming over?
Probably about 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so now I've grated up. Now that looks gross, but it's really yummy. I've grated up about 3 ounces of pancetta. And you can hear the pot is getting nice and hot.
I hear that over there. I was just going to mention that. That pot's about ready. Boy, I love the smell of that garlic. God, that smells good.
Let's do a little more because I like a little more pancetta in my... So, didn't you want to do a shout out to your...
Oh, yeah! This goes to my grandson, Marshall. Hey, Marshall!
Hey, Marshall!
How you doing? You aren't bothering Mommy, are ya? Let's have a yeehaw, Marshall. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
That's to my grandson, Marshall, in upstate New York. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, he's a great kid. I've met him several times.
Oh my God, they love coming out here. He likes playing in the sand and
going to the beach.
Oh, he loves it.
And the fireworks.
Loves it. He was in awe at the fireworks.
Oh yeah.
Once they started, it was like. You got to admit too. I'm telling you, I've seen fireworks all over. Martha's Vineyard in Oak Bluffs is the best. I've never seen anything better than their fireworks. I really haven't.
They do a great job.
Oh my God, they put that together. And if anybody going to the fireworks in Oak Bluffs on the island here, what they usually do that? What, in August? The one in 17th, 18th, somewhere, depending on the day.
Right.
And while they're there, they take donations because basically the fire department's taking all the donations for that.
Yep.
And that's paid for by the people of Oak Bluffs, actually.
I think so. I'm not sure.
Something to that effect. I'm not sure neither, but they sell shirts and stuff of that nature. Don't be afraid to buy a shirt or nothing because it's for the fireworks.
Exactly.
It's really cool.
And it's a big tradition.
Yep.
We're starting our own big tradition here now since. Remember we had the barbecue here that night?
Yeah.
It was nice because we were able to have the barbecue here and then park and walk down.
Oh, so. that was fun, remember?
Oh, yeah.
That was fun. You all set?
I'm all set.
Okay, we're all set.
Okay.
Let me get the little skin out of there. There we go.
I'm just going to get a little plate for that. And we don't want to waste any of this yummy.
Now what are we doing with the leftover setup?
I'm going to keep that and use it.
Put it in the freezer?
I can freeze it, or I might use it for another dish tomorrow.
Do you have a vacuum sealer?
No, but I have Ziploc.
Okay, Ziplocs.
Ziploc bags.
Ziplocs are awesome. We use Ziplocs a lot.
What we're going to do now is take the olive oil.
Okay.
And we're going to put some...
Just coat the bottom of the pan a little bit. Not a lot, just a little.
And you'll see that it kind of like...
It's already bubbling up.
Yep. And now we're going to take here.
And that bottom's coated pretty good, actually.
You're going to take the onions.
Uh-huh.
And the garlic. Smoke it. I'm going to turn it down a touch because it's starting to smoke a little bit.
And everything is going in there?
Everything. So you can just bring over the...
I'm going to bring everything over at once, and we're just going to do... Our onion and garlics are going right into that warmed up olive oil.
No, EVOO.